Back today very quickly because I realized I forgot to share this, which is fine because I needed to duplicate all of the other items as well. So I'm back to share what you do once you have all of your pieces. If you have something where like this, where there's a lot of pieces, what do you do to align them so they look nice, which can be a little confusing when you have a lot of objects stacked on top of each other. So I'm going to show you, I still have to do X, Y, and Z. And I'm going to show you too that you can do what I was doing before, duplicating the pieces. You can do that more than one at a time. So I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. So I'm going to select them all, Control C, Control V, select them all again, the same thing, Control C, Control V, and I'm going to do it 3 more times. Oop, hit the wrong button. See, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now I'm going to align them like we just did. Align center, align middle. Now before I click to the next one, I'm going to group them, which you can do that by going to Arrange and clicking Group. I typically click Control, Alt, and G. But when you group them, that means that these will stay together, which is important for the next step. So I have already grouped all of these ones. I did that before I hop back on here. So let me just arrange these really quickly. And then Control Alt G. So now they are all grouped. So that means they're all stuck together basically. And our Z's. And if you're confused because you didn't see the first video, there is another video before this one that explains step by step what I just did. Okay, so say now I'm like, okay, cool, I got them all, but this is a mess. They're not lined up nicely, and I don't know about you, but this would drive me insane. So I'm going to select this whole row. These are all grouped, so A is all connected together basically right now. So I'm going to go to Arrange, and I'm going to go to Align. I'm going to align middle, which now makes them all lined up nicely, and then I'm going to go to Arrange, and I'm going to go to Distribute horizontally. That means the space between each letter is going to be exactly the same now. Before I do my next row, I'm going to align the left side of this and the right side of that. And then I'm going to select this whole row. And I'm going to go to Arrange again, do the exact same thing. So I'm going to do Align Middle. And I'm going to do Distribute horizontally. And then the last thing, I'm going to align this one up. Oops, I don't want to go there. Okay. And then I'm going to align this with that. And I will do the same thing. Arrange, align middle, and arrange, distribute horizontally. And because I am super specific about these things, now I'm going to group each row. So Control, Alt, G. This is now one piece grouped together. I'm going to group each of these rows, Control Alt G, and this row as well, Control Alt G, and now I'm going to select all 3 rows, and I'm going to arrange and distribute vertically. That means that there's the same amount of space between them this direction. So there we go. So actually we'll probably move this down a little bit because I am very particular about things being lined up nicely, and I'm actually going to do that again so that way it's not touching. So distribute vertically. Okay, and then this is super important because remember these pieces are all stuck together. So now I'm going to select everything again, and I'm going to go to Arrange, and I'm going to go to Ungroup. And now it ungrouped the rows, but each individual piece is still grouped. So again, I'm going to select it all, and I'm going to go to Arrange and click Ungroup again. My computer's being slow today. And now I can build my words. So my students would right here and build their words. I'm going to add, so they build their words. I think I'm going to add a text, I don't think, I'm going to add a text box here so you would be able to write the word, and then there will be a space here for them to type it. Here's my question for you. This is going in those Google Slide templates that I mentioned, so please let me know what you think. Would you want them to only build the word one time and type it one time, or would you like them to build it 2 or 3 times and type it 2 or 3 times? I would lean towards building it maybe twice and typing it maybe twice, but I'd love to hear your opinion. I can also do a couple different templates because that's no problem at all. So let me know if you have any questions about that. And now for real, I'm done for today. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you later, friends.